Welcome everyone to the Road to Grand Champion series, the long-awaited series I might add, where we'll be helping you guys get out of the rank you're currently stuck at, but don't worry, you won't be doing this alone because we have a guest. This is why I spent all this.
And just like you guys, he also wants to rank up. So,
we're going to be taking him and you guys out of the ranks you're currently stuck at, up to Grand Champion 1. And with that being said, this is why I spent all this journey to Grand Champion. Alright, what's going on y'all, and welcome back to the Road to Grand Champion series. Yes, your eyes do not deceive you, the series is continuing. For those of you who have been watching the live streams, you know the reason why I haven't been posting the series videos is because my PC storage have been looking real sad recently, like it's bad. I need to get some kind of an external drive to store my videos so that it's not taking up so much space on my computer. So I haven't been posting because I don't have the space to keep storing these videos on my PC. I like to keep the series videos saved just in case I need to re-upload them for whatever reason, just in case anything happens. But with that being said, I do want to give a huge shout out to all the channel members. You guys have been showing a whole lot of support to this channel recently, and I want to say thank you to everyone who's been supporting. All your names will be on the screen, or as many as I can fit. I'm going to try to put all you guys on the screen right here and right now. But with that being said, let's get into the details of this episode and what's going to be happening from here on out. We are now in the diamond rank. We left off the last episode at exactly 844. I did manage to place myself right exactly where I left off, so I'm glad that that was able to be a thing as well. So we don't really have to worry too much about being off by a few MR. We're right back where we were at, but we're now in diamond, so I'm going to start implementing quite a bit more things here that you guys will need to start implementing and start paying attention to. We're now up into the ranks to where just hitting the ball isn't going to just be good enough. You're going to need to outplay your opponents quite a bit here, learn how to hit the ball around opponents, learn how to dribble and learn how to flick, and also be a little bit more consistent with your aerials as well. So that's what we're going to be focusing on here on out. Moving into diamond, I'm going to be showcasing to you guys all the mechanics that I've been talking to you guys about thus far, even in the how to mechanics video for diamond players and how to reach high champ. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and move right on to game number 1 and see how these games treat us this season. Alright, so we are in game number 1 here, and we're against Broke Boy and Young Bulls, I guess, and we have Kachaz on our team. Go for this kickoff. No one has been speed flipping in the series as of yet, so we're still going to be doing our drive and front flip kickoff. Our teammate is playing pretty far back. We'll try to get this guy to flick for our teammate. Nice, good save from our teammate there. Try to keep this close. Try to flick it to the side here, wait on the bounce, middle, try to jump and flip. Nice. So, as I was speaking about in the intro, we're going to be repping up the consistency quite a bit here and moving into diamond as the players will be a lot faster. So the shots I'm going to be taking and the things I'm going to be doing are going to be a whole lot better than I was doing in platinum. So I just want to make sure I get that out once again for those of you who skipped past the intro. I'm going to stay back here because this guy can bang it. Nice, so just going to stay back in net here. Wait for our teammate to make his touch. Nice, decent touch. Move behind our teammate just in case he gets beat. He doesn't have much boost. He bangs it away, so we have to play defense just in case this guy decides to bang it. He ends up missing. We can go up here, take a hard shot on that. Really get blocked from Broke right there. We'll try to go back here. Try to get in this guy's way, maybe bump him. Nice, our teammate should be able to go now. He ends up missing, so we have to play back here. Wait for the potential shot. Just stay close. Don't panic. Don't panic. Nice. So when you see that he's going slow like that, there's no reason for you to panic. Just take your time. Try to shoot this high and hard. Close. Not on fire, but they all jumped. Try to put this high again. See where our teammate wants to go. Close. We'll go around this. Try to get an angle towards the net. Try to jump, pop it. Not quite. It's going up the field. Our teammate doesn't want to go for it, so we'll go across here. Try to double jump aerial for this, just so it doesn't go in front of our net. You want to try to stop the ball from going in front of your net. You do not want the ball to just roll in front of your net. I'm gonna go behind our teammate here. Wait to see what Broke does here. He's gonna bounce in front of the net here again. They end up missing, so it's fine. Teammate doesn't have much boost, but he wants a challenge. Good dunk from him though. Hopefully he can read the bounce. Not quite. We thought I'd double jump aerial up for this and get a touch towards the net. We ran out of boost, so we get a touch to our teammate. Good try from our teammate. We'll try to grab this mid boost. Kind of stay in shadowing position just for last. We're now first. So this guy tosses possession. We can turn on it if we want. Nice. This guy should miss. He jumped kind of early. He didn't. Our teammate said let him shoot it. Good try from our teammate. He's going up for an aerial. Close. Should bounce out. We can't challenge. Do not want to dive into their corner. Our teammate wants to go. Good job forcing flick from teammate, which is really good. Players are already understanding that someone needs to be challenging. You can't just be not going at all. We'll go here, try to pop it around this guy. See if we can pass it over the corner. Not quite. Let our teammate go. Decent touch. Try to get behind our teammate as quickly as possible here. Nice, good job from our teammate there. Try to shoot this if we can. Nice. So all we do is we just side flip here. Get a side flip touch on net. Wait for the bounce to line itself up with the net as much as possible. And then take your shot if all possible. Sometimes you won't be able to and you'll have to take a quicker shot. But if all possible, you want to let the ball line itself up with the net. Try to get back here. We're trying to go for a bump, but he's not getting it. We'll try to get a hard clear out here since there are two opponents down here. We'll wait on the bounce. They're not challenging. We can go for an aerial here. Try to get a dunk. Nice. So as soon as you see that someone isn't going for a ball that they possibly could go, you can go there, especially if you're first man. You don't want to sit there and hesitate because then you make your second man also have to wait on your touch. So it's better if you're going to make a mistake as first man to make it at 110% instead of going slow and hesitating. When you hesitate, you mess up both teammates as opposed to giving your teammate a lot more time to react to it. So if for whatever reason that guy chose to challenge me there and I end up diving for that ball, it gives my teammate more than enough time to react to the situation as opposed to me hesitating there and my teammate has to wait for me to make a touch. Good try for my teammate there to try to score that. Gonna be here, no one's going. We'll try to get a hard touch over the sidewall. We get demoed. Should bounce middle. Our teammate's really far back though, so he's not gonna be able to score that. We'll move behind our teammate. He might get beat here, so we're gonna play his beat. Nice, and we can shoot that, right? This is even gonna be a thing you're gonna need to pay attention to in champ as well, right? Your teammate can possibly get beat. Expect your teammate to get beat. First man will get beat a lot of times, so you want to be playing the fact that your first man can get beat when you're on your half, and then if they're on your opponent's half, then you want to play the fact that your teammate could possibly get a shot here. We'll let them clear it to the corner. We're on the bounces, try to get a front flip out here. Good try from us. It wasn't the best save, but it ends up working out. He's awkward. We can go for this pretty quick. Try to catch this if we can. Try to flick. Nice. I might be doing dribbles and flicks seem to be kind of a little bit much in low diamond 1 here since we're still really close to 5. So I'll try to stay away from them a little bit, but I'm still going to be trying to implement them here and there to show you guys how you can use them, as well as trying to show you guys when you can use your air dribbles and things like that, seeing as a good amount of diamonds can do that as well. I want to try to cater to as many people's play styles as I possibly can, while also trying not to do too much and pretty much just showcase position like I've been doing throughout the series thus far. Just gonna stay back in net here. There's no reason for us to move up here. Nice. Gonna let young boys get a touch to the side. Just kind of be here, make them panic. Should go straight to our teammate. Nice, good job, my teammate there. Stay here. Should bounce off the back wall. He cannot score this, so you can just let him make a useless touch. I said before, go around this, try to cut it in. Should bounce off the back wall. Should bounce out to our teammate if he's up for it. Nice, really good try from my teammate there. We are just gonna put pressure on him. Look, put pressure, and he flips it away to the corner. Perfect, right? This is where we wanted to put it. We wanted to put it in the corner at the hardest place for them to score. Really get blocked from my teammate there as well. Put it on the bounce. Try to jump and flip here. Try to get away from our net. Teammate's there. Nice. Really good shot attempt from my teammate there. Nice. Really good shot from my teammate. Nice. Our teammate also had pretty good positioning. He's been playing really good this first game, and that is going to be a forfeit. I do think I did a bit much in this first game here, so I'm going to try to tone it down just a little bit. I haven't been playing against low ranks at all. For those of you who have been watching the streams, I've been doing attempting to hit GC in every mode this season, so I've been primarily playing against people in my own rank. So I'm going to have to tone it down a bit, moving back down here with the diamonds and the lower ranks, just to make sure I'm not doing too much. But I think that things that I was doing in this game were pretty much executable by diamond 1s. You guys should be able to shoot the ball, and you guys should be able to start learning your dribbles and flicks as well as your aerials. So these are things you guys should be practicing, and I'm just showing you guys how to utilize them. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and move on into game number 2. Alright, so we're in game number 2 now, and we have George on our team. We're against Chill and OG Chicken. Let's see how these guys do. We're up here. It seems like we got a speed flipper now. Probably our first speed flipper of the series. I got speed flipper. Actually, looked pretty good as opposed to some of the other failed attempts we've seen in the series thus far. We can block my teammate there. We'll try to move up here. Not quite. Nice. Now at the higher ranks, you can definitely move up for the ball a whole lot quicker, and you can dive for that ball as well to try to beat him. I should probably be playing a little bit more safe here
and not trying to play too fast. So I'm going to kind of slow it down a little bit here. As I said last game, I was kind of doing a little bit much. Gonna fake high here. Gotta wait for him to make his touch. Try to bang this high. See how he reacts to it. Should bounce off the backboard. Jump and flip. Nice. So that's one thing that a lot of players down here at these ranks, even a champ, make this mistake. They see that the ball is going high and they think they have to cover the backboard. Which in that sense he was not wrong, he just didn't have boost. But not a lot of players down here in Diamond can consistently hit double tap, so I wouldn't worry about your backboard too much. As you move up higher and higher in the ranks towards champ and even grand champ, players will definitely jump for that ball and go for a double tap, so covering your backboard in that situation is definitely needed. It's a good save from my teammate there. He definitely could have let us make that save, but it's fine. Try to keep this close, how to jump over the potential bump. How to jump and flip here, how to put it high. Nice, really good save from them. But as you can see, I didn't just dive for this ball, I waited for him to make his touch. I went around it here just in case, right? He was the only one that could have made the save, so just in case he made the save, I went in the direction that he was going to save it in, and then shot it in the net afterwards. There we are, no kickoff. Gonna hit it to the side. Try to grab this mid boost and move behind our teammate as quickly as we possibly can here. Hit mouse off the corner to us. Try to flip this out to the side here. Wait on the bounce. Gonna wait. Gonna try to put it high again. And all you can see is no one's challenging, right? In Diamond, that's the problem, right? Nobody's challenging, no one's adding pressure. So all I do is I just wait for the bounce, wait for it to go up, and then shoot it high, right? Shooting it high, that's gonna be the hardest place for them to get it. As long as you're putting it high or trying to place the ball somewhere high in the net, like top left or top right corner, it should work out for you a lot of the times. Gonna grab this corner boost. Gonna wait to see what they do. You can see you trying to put it high, but I'm here. Gonna hit it to the corner. Alright, you want to try to get clears to your corner now a lot more often. I'm gonna try to move around our teammate here because we're awkward. Nice, we'll let them make a touch. We can go for this early. There's no one going for it. Chill is there. Try to cover the net. One of us has to be challenging here. As you can see, our teammate's waiting a bit long to challenge. And it puts us in a really awkward situation there. Someone should be challenging fairly quickly. First, there should always be a first man adding pressure, while second man is back waiting for first man to get beat. Really close there. Nice. Really good shot from them. So let's break this down here and see what happened here. So our teammate was awkward there, right? He should have let us go for it. We were facing forwards and he was facing backwards. He said sorry because he realized what he did, but it's fine. Right? Mistakes happen. Move up here. Do our front flip kickoff. Our teammate cheats. He should have a free ball here. Nice. Really good shot. Really good shot from teammate. It seemed like he did a soft cheat here, which is perfectly fine. Soft cheating is a whole lot safer than hard cheating. So it allows him to capitalize on the fact that we could do the kickoff middle. Gonna cheat up here as well. Move up a little bit. Nice. It goes over to the side. If you receive, you keep it close. Try to hit it over to the side, see how they react. Really bad save, right? So no need for you to panic or dive for the ball here, right? Just wait for them to make their save, then follow it up afterwards. We spoke about that in flat, as you can see. Really bad save, right? No need for you to dive towards the back wall to try to score that. You're not going to score it if the ball's in the back wall. Just let them make their save. If the save is bad, you shoot it. If the save is good, you add pressure or take their boost, right? We end up missing it there, so we're probably going to end up having to implement some kind of a flip on our kickoff here because we're a little bit too slow. Gonna let our teammate do this. Get patience from my teammate to not panic there. Should be able to capitalize early here. Nice. Should be able to bump. Nice, good challenge from my teammate. Should be able to move up for this here. Try to shoot it high if we can. Not quite. They got the boost. Our teammate seems like he wants to go. So we'll try to let him go here. We'll just grab the corner boost, move behind our teammate. Goes into the corner. We'll try to get a touch out. It's away from our net. They end up missing. Both of them end up missing. We're going to try to go around this. Try to flip to the side here. Nice. Really good block from them. Gonna move back here. Go behind our teammate. Teammate's diving into the corner. Remember what I said. There's no reason for you to dive into the corner. No threat there. See, look, no threat. Just wait for him to make his touch. Get a block. He's bouncing back mid. He's awkward. Our teammate's awkward, so we're gonna clear it to this corner. Gotta wait for this here. Should bounce mid to the other guy. Our teammate's there. He should be able to get it. Gonna try to wait on another shot here. Not quite. But we definitely should have challenged there. They were a lot closer to the net there, so we definitely could have challenged this after he made this touch. We were facing backwards, and so we also could have risked getting beat there as well. But it's absolutely fine there. If you want to challenge, you can challenge there, but you don't have to challenge. Sometimes his shot can be pretty bad, but as you saw right there, his shot went far post, which is a really good placement from him. I'm trying to put this high. Yeah, they react here. Nice, really good save. Our teammate should be there. Good shot from the teammate. Gonna see what they do here. Look, touch over to the side. I see a decent save here, right? We'll take their boost. We're here to add pressure. We're here to add pressure. Make him toss it. There we are. If our teammate wants to go, he can. I bounce off the back wall here. Our first touch, he ends up missing. Now the teammate wants to go. Gonna touch up the wall here. Let's see what they do. He gets a touch towards the back wall. Wait for his double. Didn't double it anywhere. So I know a lot of you guys watch players do this. Go for their air duels, go for their double taps. As you just saw, that guy end up going for a double tap that wasn't even threatening to our net. Alright, so there's no reason for you to challenge a shot that's not threatening. You're going for an air double, look where it's going. Not even on target, right? So there's no need for me to even jump for that. Just letting them make their plays, letting them do their thing. Here he is missing again. Just gonna make our touch to the sidewall here. He's gonna go up the wall. Probably gonna touch down, try to stay close to it, try to side flip if we can. Alright, really get safe from the opponents. Our teammate definitely should not have jumped for that. OD chicken was clearly blocking it. Gonna try to go back here. Nice, good challenge for my teammate to try to cut him off. Gets a touch to the sidewall. We can go early. Nice, our teammate was there. Good fake. A little bit too close to our teammate. We're gonna move back. He's going a little bit slow here, but it's fine. We can go for this quick. Nice. We'll try to grab this boost. He got it, but it's fine. Wait for a chill's touch. Going for an air dribble. Just clear away from his net. We'll just go back, grab some pads here. Try to stay in net. Stay behind our teammate. Wait on OG Chicken's touch. Nice. Get 50 from our teammate. We can just front flip here to get a shot on net. Nice. Really get 50 from our teammate there. All we did was wait in position. Waited for him to do what he needed to do there. Look, good challenge. And we're behind him waiting. And then we take our shot. Alright, no problem. And that is going to conclude game number 2 because I see that they forfeited. They were saying GG in chat before the game was even over. So we do end up getting 13 more MMR here. We are getting so much because we're freshly off our placement games here. So that should move us up to Diamond 1 Division 3 if I'm not... yeah, nice. Diamond 1 Division 3. So, pretty basic stuff here. We are carrying our teammates quite a bit, but that's mostly due to positioning and us being able to place our shots hard on target. Trying to put them somewhere high on the net. Not exactly trying to place them top corner yet, but just trying to put them somewhere high in the net so that the opponents have a hard time saving them. But nothing too complex that I feel like you guys shouldn't already have an understanding of by this rank. So you guys should already understand how to hit the ball hard. It's all about where you hit the ball hard too. But with that being said, we're going to move on into game number 3 here. Alright, so we're in game number 3 now. We're against Destroyer God. And we have Alan on our team. I'm trying to go for a front flip kickoff here. As you can see, we have a lot more speed flippers now. So you're going to move up here. Our teammate doesn't end up missing it. He's still there though. Let him get his pop. And don't make the greatest save. We'll try to move back here. Nice good touch to the side from the opponent there. Try to ensure that we don't get a free shot on this net. Try to cover the back post of the net here. Got a back flip here. Give them a touch. Gotta get it clear over them. Try to keep it close. We end up getting bumped. Really get clear from our teammate that we're bumped again. Rancid makes a touch out. We'll just try to go back to net here. He might get a pinch. Try to get it clear over to the corner here. We end up getting demoed, so we cannot grab that boost. So hopefully we can spawn back in time. We don't want to grab that corner because our teammate is under pressure. Try to front flip here to get it up the field. I don't think that's quite on target. We'll try to steal their boost here. Try to go over to the side. Decent clear out from Rancid. Our teammate's really awkward. Good job taking it to the side though, so they don't just get a free shot on net. I'm trying to get a block here. Not the best save at all. Try to get another block here. Nice. Try to cover for our mistake there. We didn't end up getting the best save, so we tried to drop the cover for our mistake in that position. Nice. He gets a touch off the sidewall, and it's in this net. We saw that in Platinum, right? We saw this before. When you're clearing the ball to the sidewall, you need to make sure the touch is soft. Do not just bang it off the sidewall. It will go middle straight to your opponent. Do not make that mistake. So let's grab this boost. Wait on the bounce. Try to stay close here. Take a 50. Nice. Taking a 50 is almost always better than just straight up tossing possession. Do not just toss possession and give your opponent a free ball for nothing. Take a 50 if you can't beat anybody. The ball is rolling on the ground. Our teammate's already up for that. We'll let him go. Doesn't quite get it. We'll try to roll it to the sidewall here. Try to pop it off. Maybe side flip. See how they react. Nice. Really get saved from Rancid there. Really get saved. Nice. Our teammate's there. Try to position mid for our teammate's pass. Nice. Really good shot from our teammate there. Really good shot. As you can see, he took 250s, right? Didn't toss possession, just took 250s. We're gonna do our wave back kickoff here because everybody seems to be speed flipping. We might be able to grab this boost. It is a little risky because we're not sure how good our teammate is at 50s. Gonna get a hard clear here. Move up here, add pressure. Gonna try to take that boost so they don't get it. Where's our teammate at? He's close. We'll let him go. I hear that our teammate's close. I hear his car. Not the best touch from my teammate. He might get challenged here. They end up missing. So we can just front flip this and try to put it on target. I think we missed. No. Okay, nice. Nice, good shot. So our teammate end up faking rancid here. Or they end up 50ing each other. It looks like in the replay, but before it lost, they completely missed. Not sure. Just a little bit of lag there. Gotta stay. Gotta move up here. Good touch. We'll try to front flip here. Nice. That is a little bit more advanced. That is a really, really hard shot to do. A really, really hard shot to score. This comes because of the cheat up here, right? It bounces middle, and we front flip to try to put that ball on target. That's an advantage of cheating up instead of going for the corner boost. When you go for the corner boost, you miss out on free opportunities like that. So you should always be paying attention to what's going on, and always trying to take your opportunity to cheat up whenever you have the chance to. Try to cover this here. We try to double jump. This toe, the other guy doesn't get a free shot. He does end up getting a really good 50. That ended up going to our net. We're gonna say my bad because that save wasn't exactly great. But we kind of have no option here because we're a little bit awkward. We should have went wide and went far post. Now we got wave back kick off here. Nice. You can see our teammate doesn't cheat up, and they cheated up, so they almost got scored on there. Now we're on the bounce off the back wall here. Our teammate gets a clear over to the side, which is fine. Try to get a hard clip up the field here. Not exactly the best. Teammate there, see what he does. Wait on rancid here. Gonna try to grab this corner boost. Gonna try to shadow here. Not the best touches from them. Try to 50. Nice, really good 50 from us. Several of the field. Our teammate's factory should be able to score this. Not quite. Get this to the side and steal their boost. Fake challenge here. Our teammate didn't want to go. We could have went there as well. Gonna wait on the touch off the back wall. Try to jump and get a hard clip of the field here. Wait to see what he does. He gets a touch straight to us. We're bumped, bump. See what the teammate wants to do here. Nice. Really good shot from teammate. So players in Diamond 1 don't seem to be that bad. They have a fairly decent understanding of where they should be positioned. They're just usually really, really far away. So it seems like they're just really far from the play most of the time, which you can take advantage of by keeping the ball close. As you can see, you can keep it close. No one's challenging us. Try to get a touch around him, see how he reacts. Really bad save once again. And another really good shot from our teammate. Not quite in. We'll try to touch it. Nice. We almost end up missing that. Nice. So that is going to conclude game number 3. We end up getting 13 more MMR here, so we should move up to 883. Okay, so we moved to 883 here, and we're still down in 1 Division 3. So even with gaining 13 MMR, we're only moving up about 1 division or so per episode. So we might start including more games per episode, depending on how the series carries out thus far. But yeah, based on what I've been able to see, a lot of the same mistakes here. A lot of people playing really far, and pretty much you're able to just capitalize on their tosses of possession and not jumping for things that aren't threatening, right? You see an air dribble and you think you have to jump. You do not always have to jump. But with that being said, that is going to conclude the final game of this episode. Alright, so that is going to conclude this episode of the Road to Grand Champion series. This has been episode number 27. Yep, so the series is going to continue. I'm going to do my best to keep posting. I found a temporary way to keep posting for right now, but hopefully we can get as high as possible, trying to push up closer to champ. I do feel like some of the stuff I did in this video was a bit much. I do feel like it's within the realm of possibility for Diamond 1s to execute. Some of my shots were kind of on target a bit too much, I feel like, so I'm gonna have to try to ramp it down a bit. As I said, I've been playing a lot more in the higher ranks recently and haven't been playing down here as much, so trying to keep my play style around this rank is going to prove to be kind of tough. I'm going to do my best to do what I can, but mainly the things I've been showcasing have just been good positioning, knowing where your teammate is and knowing how to hit the ball hard, somewhere high on the net. Even putting it over the net works really well at this rank, making players panic on defense. A lot of players down here in Diamond seem to lack composure in their defensive positioning. They position really, really far. So those are just things for you guys to look out for. You can also start to be a little bit more patient on your attack shot. When you take a shot on net, no need for you to bomb rush the ball while it's on the back wall. You're not going to score all up on the back wall. Just let the opponent make their save. As you saw, 9 times out of 10 the save will be pretty poor and you can get a follow-up shot right away. So it's pretty much just understanding what to look for and knowing where to position in order to be able to capitalize on your opponent's mistakes as efficiently as possible. So with that being said, hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode, and if you guys did, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and let me know down in the comments down below if you feel like I did a bit much. I personally feel like I did a bit much. We're starting to see some speed flippers now though, so hopefully we can start implementing some sort of a speed flip into our kickoffs here. I personally don't always do a speed flip. I do more of a delayed speed flip, but whatever works, right? If you know how to speed flip, by all means do so. Speed flip will be useful throughout your entire rank training moving on from this point. So if you do know how to speed flip, by all means do that. I'm just trying my best to keep my mechanics very fundamental while explaining things in the series, so it's easier for you guys to follow along. But with that being said, that is going to conclude this episode, and that is it from me. Peace.